Good morning, everyone. Greg here, Master Trader. Well, this morning doesn't look like money's flowing much of into or out of anything at the moment. It's pretty quiet. Um, the markets moved up as I had suggested yesterday. The Nasdaq up here right at the 20 and the 50 right above there. And let's just move this over here. We had this resistance there, and I had pointed out the fact that there was nothing over here if you could get through it, and it just edged in there, and it's backed off right now. And the moving averages that are focused on, especially on the daily chart, are having some effect here. Now, might go sideways, right? And then get going up into the void above. We'll have to see. At a point, we're just going to have to wait a little bit, let it trade, and see if it can get going further to the upside there. The S&P's here, a larger area right there, and it didn't get through this congestion, so chopping around. Just set an alert just below the area of these lows here, and if it starts to drop here, well, there's the void on the other side where it had moved right up, and that could be going right back down to the lows. So we'll see. Again, a wait and see here. That's the way the morning is shaping up right now. Oil, little consolidation there. It's pulled back and it's trying to hold this area. Interestingly, oil is holding here, making a higher low, whereas the energy sector, the actual stocks, they've been in this downtrend. They made a lower low within the downtrend, and they started to stabilize. And there are a lot of these stocks that now possibly going to try and make a double bottom here. The start of it happened yesterday, maybe because oil actually stabilized. But this is a weak commodity. It's a weak sector. It's in the downtrend, but they can bounce. So if you know what you're doing, it is a sector that possibly could get a bounce here. Gold stabilized a bit yesterday, is holding the area. Let's move this down. There's an area. So when I see a low like this, you take the the overall size here, or the congestion there, and that's your area. And maybe it holds here, it may dip down, but it's had a big move to the downside. You can see the measured move lower, so maybe gold begins to stabilize here. It's down a little bit, not much of anything going on there either. Bonds, just hanging here, close to the low. Let's drag that down in the same way, same area there. Beginning to hold there, just chopping around, so not much going on there either. We have Tesla on our radar today. Dip down, bottoming tail bar. It's down a little bit here. You can see the intraday chart just chopping around. So the question is, we're not interested unless it can get through this area here. If it can get through there, it opens up the door to some type of a move. But if the market rolls, well, that might go with it. So we're sitting on our hands here. We'll be looking for opportunities to set up. And, well, financials are at the end of the week. You've got earnings with Citibank and other financials at the end of the week here. So as earnings do begin to pick up, we have financials coming this week, and next week there'll be a lot more. Tech did bounce back as I anticipated, but they're right up into the resistance area there. Now, if you paid attention yesterday, I pointed out these retailers, and it was a fantastic day shorting those. Walmart was a huge winner, and a lot of them fell just like this. So things aren't setting up so attractively here this morning. It'll be a little bit of a wait and see to see how they shape up in the first 5 to 30 minutes. So good luck, guys. We'll talk again.